Welcome all. Today we are going to start our second unit, namely software project planning. As the name planning, planning is crucial and planning is very important for the success of a particular project. If we don't plan well, then the execution and the action phase of the project will be out from the track. So a proper planning is very important, as project planning is an aspect of project management that focus a lot of project integration. Integration means the planning will integrate the all the things, like we have plan for different modules, we have planning for marketing, we have planning for execution, we have plan for final deliverable. Okay, and these planning will integrate all these things with each other. Okay, the project plan reflects the current status of all project activities and is used to monitor and control the project. It means if we are fail to plan, then there should be, or there will not be any successful project with us. The project planning task ensure that various elements of the project are coordinated and therefore guide the project execution. Here, project planning helps in facilitating communication, monitoring and measuring the project progress, provides overall documentation of assumptions, planning decisions, etc. Here we have some pages for project planning, namely development of the project plan, execution of the project plan, and then change, control and corrective action. As in the previous lectures, we have studied about this very clearly that every stage of the project we compare the actual performance with the planned one, and if there is any differences we will take some corrective actions. Okay, to keep that work on track so that we can provide the final deliverable on time and within the budget. As the time will increase to deliver a particular project, then the cost of that particular project will be increased. Okay, so this planning is very essential. Here are some thoughts, or we can say that there are some sayings about the project planning. These are: project planning is an ongoing effort throughout the project life cycle. It means this is not happen that we have prepared a plan or prepare a plan for all the phases or for whole the project. By time we have to review our planning, we have to take some corrective actions. Okay, so the planning process is going on throughout the project life cycle from start to the final delivery. There is another saying, it's a, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It means if you are not planning for your work, it means you are planning to fail the project. Okay, this is a very good saying. Next one is, project planning is crucial to the success of the project. As we have discussed earlier, that without proper planning, we cannot prepare, we cannot develop a good quality software. And if we have not a proper planning, then the success rate of the project will be decrease. Okay, here typical project planning can include the following types of project planning. Here are some types of project planning which are considered and which will be followed to prepare a successful project. The first one is project scope definition and scope planning. Second one is project activity definition and activity sequencing. Next one is time, effort, and resource estimation. Next is risk factors identification. These are the plannings as well. Okay, we will plan for these terms. Next one is cost estimation and budgeting. Next one is organizational and resource planning. Next one is schedule development planning. We will plan for a schedule as well. Quality planning, and for the risk management planning. Next one is project plan development and execution, performance reporting. Next, planning change management, or we can say planning for the change management. If we have changed any aspect of the plan or any aspect of the project, then we can change it. Last one is project rollout planning. How we will roll out our project, what phases we will release at a particular time. All these planning come under the project rollout planning. So these are some most common types of planning that will considered and that will followed in the lifetime of a project planning phase. Here, software project planning consists of the following essential activities. Here are some activities for project planning. Estimating the following attributes of the project, namely project size, project cost, project duration, duration means time, and project effort. These are some attributes which we want to estimate, or we can say these are the attribute which we want to know about these in advance. Okay, before move ahead to prepare a software. Okay, if you take an example, if you have a rough idea of the cost, what fund is needed to complete this particular project, then this will help you to arrange your funds. Same as your duration, if you will know in advance that 2 months to years or 12 years are essential and will be enough to prepare a particular project, then you will prepare your team accordingly. Okay, so these four things are very crucial which for a successful project. And about these, we will know or we want to know in advance. The effectiveness of the subsequent planning activities is based on the accuracy of these estimates. If we have accuracy, we have accurate planning, or we have accurate estimate of these four things, we can plan well. Next one is scheduling manpower and other resources, staff organization and staffing plans, risk identification, analysis, and abatement means reduction to reduce planning, miscellaneous plans such as quality assurance plan, configuration management plan, etc. We should take care about these things as well. Next topic is planning objective. What should be the objective of our planning? The objective of software project planning is to provide a framework that enables the manager to make reasonable estimates of resources, cost, and schedule. As we have discussed earlier, that these four things are very crucial, very important to know about these in advance. Okay, if we have a reasonable, we have an accurate estimate of our cost, duration, project size, and schedule, so we can plan well. He is saying a clear objective leads to a higher rate of project success. Okay, if we have a clear objective, then this will increase the success rate of a project. Okay, so this is all done in this lecture. Prepare your good quality notes and be in learning mode always.